Hi everybody, this is Nate from The Kraemer Life. 2 years ago, my wife and I purchased this 60-acre property in East Tennessee, and on this property is a 1930s farmhouse that we have been renovating over these last 2 years. Just recently we made a big decision in that we're going to be removing the floor out of the farmhouse and put a brand new one in. So that meant that we had to remove some interior walls and remove a bunch of stuff along the exterior walls. And so that's where this video comes into play. We were about to remove bookshelves and the fireplace mantle, and we came across something very unexpected, something that we had no idea existed in the house, despite being here for 2 years.
I feel like it's caught on the bottom.
Yeah, like there's another screw that I'm missing.
Or it's just really wedged on there.
I have a feeling behind here there's a screw going through. So I have to figure out how to get these things out.
Well, I think it's glued and...
Are we worried about keeping them? No?
No, I don't like them. I was gonna paint them if we kept it, but it's just cheap fake marble. Just work your way down. I'm pushing up on this. There you go. Yeah, I knew it'd be glued. Mine will come off. It'll slide. Careful. Oh, hang on. It's on a hinge.
Oh.
So does it
Oh, how interesting is...
So is it a secret?
It might be. Very well, it might be. Oh.
It was this.
Oh.
What in the world?
What in the world?
It's got shelves back there.
This was definitely very unexpected. So as Katie and I were trying to take out this fireplace mantle here, we removed the screws that we could see on the side. We tried to move it and it still felt like something was holding it in place. And as we were kind of shuffling it back and forth, Katie was able to peek her head through, or be able to see behind this edge here, and she saw hinges. So we thought maybe this entire thing hinged for some reason. Well, it really turns out that just this mirror was hinged, and it's a secret compartment that has shelves behind it. So we did a little bit of damage as we were working on this, and so some of the trim and stuff came off, and it's not exactly sitting correct compared to how it was before we started shuffling, but you'll get the idea here. This window actually, or sorry, this mirror actually hinges, revealing shelves that are in the back here. So what's really interesting is that the top shelf actually has a light, and that same light system, or that same type of light, is on the top of these bookshelves here. And we were told that the previous owner of the house was a collector of art, and he had art at the top of his bookshelves and illuminated with those lights. So the fact that this shelf system has a light behind it tells me that it was also used to store something art-wise or value-wise, and definitely hide it from anybody that came to visit the house. Because Katie and I have been living here for 2 years, and we never knew that that door existed, that this mirror could actually hinge outward, because it looked like it was just in place with the trim. You couldn't even tell. Kind of cool. It's a little disappointing that nothing's in there, but it's still pretty cool that it exists. Oh, another interesting thing is that there is backer board, cement backer board on the back wall of that. So maybe at one point they intended for this to be an actual fireplace as opposed to just like an electric insert or something, but there is some sort of fire protection back there for something. Kind of an interesting little find that we had. So in hopes of finding something stuck, like in the little, what are they called? Voids. We took the mantle out thinking that maybe something were fallen down there, because you couldn't reach anything once the mantle was on. But unfortunately, nothing in the voids. And like nothing taped to the sides of any of these walls, like an envelope of cash or something. There's nothing. Nothing at all, unfortunately. But still cool that there was this little hidden door there.
Just an interesting story.
Over these last 2 years, we've had a pretty exciting journey. We've not only been renovating the 1930s farmhouse, but we have been bringing the land back to a functional homestead. For the last 20 years prior to us purchasing it, it had been neglected by the previous owner, and it needed a lot of work. We've put in a lot of work. This place has been transformed tremendously, but we have tons of work left to do. So we'd love for you to join us on our journey. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and follow along as we transform this property into a functional homestead.